Welcome to Who Put This On Season 10, Episode 26, where we watch Better Late Than Single, Season 2, Episode 1. It's like she inflicted AoE damage. I'm Chris Lorenz.
It's going to make you salivate profusely. This is Noah Singer.
It's my first time hearing Man Whore on Netflix. This is Max.
Those are all quotes from this week's show, but last week we watched Little Singles, and you guys voted it a middle of the bottom show. Tell us what you thought about this week's show on whoputthison.tv.
Wow, surprised.
And then for this week's show, we're going to get to it, but this might be the worst show I've ever seen.
What?
I really think
the worst?
I really do.
Wow.
I do agree. We may need to put a stop on Korean Netflix shows until we understand what's going on.
Yeah, all right. Let's get to the news. We're going to talk about the news first. We're going to migrate to the news. We got some big news this week. Lots of news.
Wow.
And then we'll talk about the new shows premiering, and then we'll talk about the show, hopefully briefly. In my mind, I'm already done talking about it. So let's move on. The first news of the week is The Challenge is finally moving to Paramount Plus instead of being on MTV. End of an era.
What the hell else is going on MTV then?
Well, what the hell else is going on Paramount Plus?
I mean, what does that even mean, though? It hasn't...
Okay, so here's the thing. My sister complains about this all the time. So she's like on all these streaming networks and loves The Challenge. But if you don't pay for cable and get MTV, you don't get the current season of The Challenge.
Really?
Until like months later.
Wow.
Then it shows up on Paramount Plus. This is reversing that.
That's weird.
That's insane.
Yeah.
To answer your question, what the hell else is on Paramount Plus? They got Dexter Resurrection.
Isn't that Showtime?
Yeah, that's on Paramount Plus.
I know, but you have to pay extra for Showtime.
I don't fucking know.
No. Anyway, moving on. Netflix once again has got a real treasure here. They're doing a Monopoly reality series.
Ooh. Wow, finally. I've always dreamt of I want to see Mr. Monopoly Moneybags.
Is it like what is it? The Apprentice? Like that?
12 contestants will compete in a life-sized, fully realized Monopoly town square. Per the logline, the players will enter on equal footing, but equality won't last long. To survive, contestants must accumulate everything or lose it all. Every negotiation, every decision, and every roll can mean the difference between building an empire and going directly to jail. One by one, bankrupt players are eliminated until a single winner is left standing to take it all.
Hot take, Monopoly is fucking boring. It's more boring to watch than it is to play.
Yeah, I mean, Monopoly's not designed to like be watched. It's like once somebody gets like a lead in Monopoly, like, I mean, you can come back, but that's not like the norm for a Monopoly game. Like once somebody's kind of leading, you get a lucky roll here or there. It's just like it's not that interesting of a game at all, and then it's not that interesting. Definitely not an interesting game to watch. So I don't know.
I think there's enough of a game. So there's enough for the IP for sure. The IP is great. And I think you could do enough of the game mechanics.
Can we get that on a shirt or on a mug? The IP is great. The IP is great.
It's Monopoly. Everyone loves. Like you got the thimble.
No one loves Monopoly.
I mean, maybe I know a group of three.
I would argue I love Monopoly Deal. Y'all mess with Monopoly Deal?
That's fine. But like no one loves Monopoly. It is like a brand. It's like the Hasbro Monopoly. That's like a thing.
Yeah,
I agree. It's iconic, but nobody's like, "Oh my god, I love Mr. Moneybags." Oh my god, I love Thimble.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Actually, so they announced it, but the application's open. We can apply because it's going to release like a year, more than a year from now.
Yeah, we're on the cutting edge of news now, Noah.
This is excellent. We all got to apply.
I do have one quick piece of news from June 12th, 2026. Lionsgate, Lucky Chap, and Hasbro Entertainment developing multiple new takes on Monopoly movie. So I might be eating my hat in the very near future. Like, who's to say Monopoly movie isn't going to be doing Barbie numbers?
I'm surprised it's taken them this long because, like, that Monopoly Go game was huge for a while. Why didn't they try to capitalize on it then? And like, why now? Like, is it because it's not making as much money? They got to juice the Monopoly numbers to get their free to play game numbers up.
I think so. Ever since Transformers, I think, right? That was Hasbro.
Hasbro's been making animated cartoons for kids like its entire life.
No, they have for a long time, but I feel like going to the like big time movie is like a step change, and they've kind of been slow with it, right? Like I don't think they're like juicing it too much.
Yeah, because it takes like $200 million to make these things for some reason.
Yeah, it's
laughable how much money they spend on those things and how awful they look. Yeah. Anyway, our next story is Max. Have you been watching Love Island? It's over, right?
I have to some level. Yes, I watched.
Crowns its winners. Do you know who they are? Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Cover your ears. It's Bryce and Trinity, I believe.
Ding, 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 ding. That is correct. How was the season, Max?
One of the worst. So boring. Nothing happens. There weren't enough bombshells, aka hot new people, and there weren't enough people kicked off the island. It just sucked. It was so boring. Nobody was crazy. I am not going to watch the next season unless it's really, really good.
Okay. Can I put money on that? I feel like Liv is definitely going to be watching it, and you'll be watching it because Liv is around watching it. But anyway, the next story is Emmys. The Emmy nominees are out, so we can review the reality show Emmy nominations.
The Emeralds.
We got outstanding casting for a reality program. Like what is this Emmy?
For the casting agent?
Casting, yeah. So we have The Amazing Race, Love on the Spectrum, RuPaul's Drag Race, Survivor, and Top Chef.
It definitely comes down to Love on the Spectrum or RuPaul for sure.
But like
the
casting for these things
doesn't win this year.
The casting for these things is vastly different. Like, well, you need to cast on The Amazing Race versus Love on the Spectrum. Like,
Chris, what is a series where you think the casting director should have won an award?
I feel Jersey like the Game of Thrones people.
No, I'm talking reality.
Oh, reality show stuff. Like, okay,
Jersey Shore season 1.
Jersey Shore is like
all is the
Jersey Shore is like the all-time home run. Lightning in a bottle situation. Floribama Shore was really fun.
Yeah, actually,
I think that they hit a home run on that as well, but not quite as big. But I think that one lasted for a long time. It might still be on. I don't know. But then, like, I don't know. What do you have behind that? Like, the Challenge, I think, can win some casting awards. I feel like they usually will get very interesting drama. It's drama I don't particularly care for, but they, like, definitely will pull people and, like, build the talent, right? So, like, part of, I think, some of these shows is, like, they're building the talent to be what they want, like the Challenge. So it's like less casting and more like just you cast them and you can just drop them and keep them on if they're good, you know? It's kind of like a wrestling thing. So I don't know. So like I feel like you've got a better chance if you're Love on the Spectrum because you don't have to swap the cast each season. You
Yeah.
can keep the good people and drop the bad people if you want.
Would you like? I thought this was a new category. It's not. The previous winners are Love on the Spectrum, Love on the Spectrum, Traders, Love on the Spectrum, RuPaul, and RuPaul.
There you go. There's the odds then. The odds are Love on the Spectrum.
I called it.
So then you have Outstanding Cinematography for a reality program, Amazing Race, Love on the Spectrum, Survivor, The Traders, Welcome to Wrexham. Outstanding Directing for a reality program. You have The Amazing Race, Love on the Spectrum, RuPaul's Drag Race, Top Chef, The Traders. Outstanding Picture Editing for a structured reality competition program. And then you got Outstanding Picture Editing for an unstructured reality program. I don't know how interesting it is for me to read these all out. But
I think we may have scraped the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can review these and talk about that. There's too much to talk about. But the Emmys are out. I know one year we did a bunch of these, but like we've done all of these shows. But you know what the best part is that stupid Nailed It host isn't nominated anymore.
Ryan Seacrest?
Nailed It.
Oh.
Nailed It.
Oh, yeah, you don't... I forgot her name.
It wasn't Amy Poehler.
No. It's like Nicole something.
No, that's the other show.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on to our next segment, which is premieres. The week of July 19th. Lots of shows are coming on. That like you have Holmes on Holmes. It's a Mike Holmes house show. You have Maine Cabin Masters, Ugliest House in America. Like there's a knitting show, A Killer Among Friends. A tight-knit circles where everyone thought that they knew everything about each other, only to discover that some of them killed each other.
That's a reality.
That doesn't sound like reality to me.
I think that's a documentary, maybe. Sorry.
Maybe still. Like...
Look it up. A Killer Among Friends. Internet
Pretty
gore.
gripping.
That some of them... Like, I was like, what? Man.
Ooh, this is also a documentary, but I feel like we should do this one. The WWE Unreal, an inside look at the writer's room as injuries, last-minute pivots, and career-defining decisions reshape WWE's biggest season.
I like that, yeah.
But I don't know if we can do that. It comes out the 21st, which is next Tuesday. So that's... Can't do it next week, but we'll have to do it the following week.
We'll get back on it, yeah.
Next week, we're going to be doing... the new Dancing with the Stars, the next pro show, season 1, episode 1. Look in the show description. All right, let's see. We got after that, Kitchen Nightmares, Extreme Buyers Club, Real Housewives of London, Customer Wars, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Ooh.
Like, how many people? Like, there's so much content coming out every week.
Well, it's like the what do they call it? Like the summer hump or whatever, right? It's like it's prime for reality because they don't want to do their high paid drama, so they put all the like the 2-week thing or the 3-week thing,
What the hell is Noah talking about? What is the 2-week thing? What
you
is
don't know
the
what I'm
3-week
talking
thing?
about? So Max,
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay, yes, let me tell you. So when Who Wants to Be a Millionaire got started, it was like during the summer, and it was like a 2-week sprint, and so you watched every night, and so generally that like did something, but then also it's like you put your cheaper stuff in the summer because it's not getting as good ratings as spring and fall.
I see.
Yeah.
We got Restaurant Impossible, Last Call, Behind Bars, Officer Cam.
Oh, that sounds like a real winner.
Roast My Rental. I mean, that could be kind of fun.
Roast My Rental.
Is Leslie Jones a comedian? She's the host. She mocks bad design choices.
I'd watch most things with Leslie Jones. Like,
Should we put that on the list? Somebody keep a queue somewhere. Put that on the list.
Leslie Jones. She's so
good. Now I have a question for you, Noah. Do you know who Tom and Bill Kaulitz are?
One of them has a drink.
I don't know who they are, but they have a new show on Netflix.
Do you know
Kaulitz and Kaulitz?
Right, the Tom Collins drink. It was a joke. No, I have no idea.
Kaulitz and Kaulitz. No. Max, can you weigh in on this joke?
I didn't know who they were until I just Googled them.
No. Have you heard of the drink called a Tom Collins?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
And the last show is Impractical Jokers is back, baby.
Oh.
One of my favorite shows.
Weren't half of them canceled?
No, only one of them.
Oh,
one of them got canceled. And it's sad because I think the show's definitely not the same without him. But it's fun. I still like watching them, but I used to be really into it. Much more into it. Like, I don't think I finished the last season. But I should get back to that. Anyway, that's it. Noah. Oh, wait. Before we get in, I forgot. We got to talk about ratings. So we have a new rating segment, too. At least we're trying it out. We'll see if it works. We're trying these out. Let us know. Feedback is available at whoputthison.tv. So this week, the number one show on broadcast reality TV. This is broadcast only right now. So it doesn't include anything on streaming or network television. So you have America's Funniest Home Videos with 3.5 million viewers.
Okay, still holding strong.
Got Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, 2.3 million viewers. Down 500,000 viewers from last week. America's Got Talent, 1.5 million viewers. Password, million viewers. Trivial Pursuit. Police 24/7 and Penn and Teller.
That's the best American TV has to offer this week.
Yeah. Well, Jesus on broadcast Christ. Reality. Broadcast.
Jesus.
But like, let's see, what was that? America's Funniest Home Videos premiered this week, so I think they had a nice premiere bump. And then the top 10 streaming shows, only one of them is reality, and that's Love Island. So,
I mean, so sports has to be its own vector of reality, right? Like, it's not
reality.
So like, I'm trying to find the right data for this. Like, it's like impossible to find. Like, just give me all the data and just filter everything up at reality shows. Tell me the top number. Just give me all the numbers for everything. And like, it just doesn't. It's not how it works.
It's probably just a big data set. Like, you probably have to pay.
Yeah, you got to pay Nelson to do it, right? So like, Nelson is the person that catalogs all the.
Nelson's the bully in The Simpsons.
Nelson, you got to punch him in the nuts, and he'll give you the right numbers. But you could get like the top 10 shows, and it's just World Cup right now. There's nothing, like, it's not useful. And they don't give you like the top 1,000 so you can filter it. It's like, they'll give you 10. It's like, okay, well, it's not useful. Same thing with the streaming. So the streaming is they'll give you 10. So it's like, is there a reality show in the 10 or not?
Totally. Yeah. I mean, especially for the streamers, that could be like very proprietary data, you know? I feel like the broadcasting, it's less like, what are you going to tell, you know?
Yeah. I mean, but if anyone knows any good data, like websites or stuff, like, I'm willing to go to a website and like maybe AI get it. But like, if I need to, I'll go copy and paste. But like, I'm not out of the window. But I'm not going to go pay Nelson He's a bribe money.
No, I think the best way to do it would probably be like a weird proxy of like, look at the number of like tweets and like Facebook posts and.
Well, if you want to vibe code something like that, I'm all for it. But that's not what I want to do.
Just upload the transcript.
You got a token max at work there, buddy. What are you doing?
Max it out.
Yeah, max. Noah, what's this week's show?
Singles live together for 9 days, getting makeovers and dating guidance while seeking real connections. They experience emotional moments as they pursue romance through flirtations and dates. That is Better Late Than Single on Netflix.
It's only 9 days?
I feel like it's also that overview really missed the mark on this show. Like,
so I have a confession. So
you didn't watch all of it.
How many of these have I been on? 400 episodes. This is the first show I ever was like 20 minutes in. I just like paused it and I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
We'll cover for you. Honestly, Chris, I was kind of right there with you, but I powered through it because I'm a better guy and a better member of the podcast.
So I side watched kind of the rest of it. So I've got context later, but I was like sitting there and I'm just like looking at my phone and I'm like, this is the most boring thing imaginable. It's the worst first dates of people that you have not introduced to. It's just like watching like people at like speed dating, but they're all bad at it. And they keep cutting to, oh my God, I'm so bad. And I'm like, okay, well, let's move on. How do you get better? What the fuck is this show? Because you didn't explain it. I understand we came in at season 2. So maybe there's some context we don't have from season 1, but come on, guys. Like, it's not like there isn't a time gap between season 1 and season 2. Like, people need some introduction to what's going on. They don't give anything. It's so weird.
I mean,
like unbelievably bad.
Each person gets their own intro. Yeah,
but the show just never gives an introduction to what's going on.
What are you confused about?
Yeah,
so you introduce all these people, right? But then they get these coaches, and but then I didn't understand how the coaching and the first date segment lined up.
Yeah, so you want the Queer Eye episode because they skip that. They don't really go through the hitch.
I don't know. I need some structure. I need some explanation. It's just like you interview these people and then they're like, okay, this is the first date. And they're like, wait, what? Oh, that's an awful first date. And I'm like, wait, okay. I just it just kept flowing from nonsense to nonsense. And I was not having it. And I was done. Yeah.
Chris, I want to play devil's advocate. Let's say it's the premiere of season fucking 27 or whatever of The Voice. Somebody goes out on stage and sings a little song. Somebody mashes a button. They turn around. Are you, as the audience, expecting to be told, this is her future coach? Or are you just going to kind of roll with it when it happens?
I'm going to be honest with you, Max. At the end of the day, these people, they're just boring. They didn't give me any reason to care about them. So I didn't care. I just didn't care at the end of the day. I thought they were boring people.
Yeah, no, there are some characters, but they're all very boring. And this was a very boring episode.
Well, that's the thing. It's the whole premise of the show basically is that these people are not really good for TV, which is kind of the oxymoron, right? Maybe it's better for real.
Consider Love on the Spectrum. That's good TV with people who probably aren't made for it.
No. So this show, if I was in Korea, this seems like I think this would be a great show if I was in Korea, to be honest with you. Because I think you see these people. You know these people. Your friends are these people. all your like high school buddies, you kind of know who these people are. These people that are just kind of like never given a relationship a try, and then they watch the show, the season one, and like I think this just is like a Korean thing. That like I'm just not
this is
connected.
like an American thing too.
We know
No, it is.
eternal
It
singles.
is. I understand
I'm not
that.
naming names.
No,
Yeah, like,
I'm not
some
saying
of the
that this.
Eternal singles were 26 years old. Like, let's level set here on like Eternal.
I'm just saying that Korea. This is a Korean cultural thing. Apparently, we don't have a term for these people. Koreans do. How is that not?
It is so one of the things we can like do on the corner is, did the show like make up Eternal Single a little bit? Like they said they kept showing on the screen like how it's showing up more in literature. I will say we don't really know the true popularity of it, but I will say if it is popular, we do not have the same thing.
Well, I'm just saying they're like this show is making it seem very normal. Like it's normalizing this thing to like this is normal. It's fine. You can find love. Like it's. I think it's like, you know, it's admirable, I guess, in a way. But like, I don't enjoy the show at all. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, I get where you're coming from, but I think there's like different things, like not enjoying the characters, which I can get. The show being slow, which I can get, and then also not like introducing it the right way. I think these are all like different things, and if you say all of them happened, fine. But I think these are the show not introducing it well is like I don't buy that point. Like I think it's fine.
I don't know. It's a tornado of disaster in my mind. One, it's like I'm like was watching the dub, and then I was like, "Oh, this is so bad." And then I switched to the sub, and then it was like even worse because I had to read the stupid lines.
Bad choice.
And like give it more attention. And I was like, absolutely. And then my wife was just on her phone and she wouldn't read the TV. So now I didn't have anyone to help yell at the TV with. So I'm like, fine, going back to the dub. And it was like the dub's just, you don't get the inflection from the people. And it just like doesn't work for me. And then just like, it's just awful. Like, I just don't know what else to say about it. It's like bad first dates of people and then people commenting about how bad the date was. And I'm just like, okay, it's bad. Let's move on. But we have to spend 40 minutes on it because we have to watch like how many of them, and they all are somewhat uniquely bad, but like they're still like the content is just not good. It's just like watching that stupid murder mystery Korean show. It was equally as bad for like the same reasons. Like just like the pacing to action to characters is just like awful.
Maxim, what did
you know, I think there's a lot of parallels between this show and a show I love, Terrace House. This has me wondering, what did Terrace House do so right that this utterly failed at? Remind me, do we remember if you guys had like medium, positive, or negative feelings on Terrace House?
If we only had a website that we could look at that would have some sort of rating.
Yeah. I was not a fan of Terrace House. I know y'all really like it. I found this. It's similar in its slowness. It's just slow.
Our rating is top of the middle.
What's my rating?
Yours top third.
I feel like I liked it, but I don't think I ever watched more than like a couple episodes.
That's mind blowing. That's a top third.
I think
this is like the deepest of bottoms. That's mind blowing.
No, I think the characters were like felt real. They felt like I just like don't.
These aren't real characters.
Like, just like weird police investigation, like footage. Just is like it doesn't feel like. It just doesn't feel right. It just feels weird and gross and boring.
I was briefly very confused by Chris saying police investigation, and then I figured out what you were talking about. When they introduce somebody on the show, they show them walking up to like sort of this introductory room, but then there's a flashback to like, imagine, you know, a swinging light, the blinds are drawn, kind of like an investigation room, like you've been brought in for questioning. and they're just like, so what's your ideal type? What the hell is that?
Just like, I just don't, like, I just, like, as an American, I'm curious about other cultures. I love watching other culture shows. So, like, Terrace House was fun. We watched that weird Chinese one at some point. That was really fun because, like,
If you are the one, my goat.
Yeah. Like, that was fun. But, like, this is just like, okay, watch like, weird Koreans go on bad dates. Like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm out.
I mean, I can see another side of it because this also, like, it is not TV you want to watch. I will say that. Like, it's just so slow. But I can also understand the appeal of seeing the emotional arc of these people. And very similar to Love on the Spectrum. Like, it's about the arc they go through, but I think the hard part is like, why make this an hour or 30-minute episode? It's just so long. It's way too long. I think if you pack this into a half hour, you got a lot of sizzle in that clip.
I agree, and actually that's part of, I think, why Terrace House works for me. Episodes are like 30, 40 minutes.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a popular, well, not popular, there's a TikToker I like. He's got, like, different ratings for video games. It's like, you got the buy, you've got to, like, rent multiple times, you have, like, rent once, you have, like, throw it away, and then you have, like, burn every copy. And, like, this is a burn every copy show. Like, I don't think there's any way outside of, like, a Suicide Squad cut where you give it to just, like, some flashy marketing team to, like, cut this shit up into something that, like, is sensible, that I ever want to see any of this content ever.
I would like to see a, like, maybe 1 minute to minute and a half season journey for each of these contestants at the end. Like, I think that would be very pleasing.
Here's a concrete example of what I just absolutely despise about this show. Is they have this guy, Kim Jae-zio, I don't know, I can't, sorry, the names, I'm terrible, comes out, and he has, like, a beard or whatever, and everyone's like, he's so handsome, oh my god, he's so handsome, oh. And, like, it's not like one person, they say it multiple people, and I'm just like, okay, you think he's handsome, great, we're moving on. And then he gets this makeover, and like, then they're equally as shocked that he's as handsome I'm just like, what are we doing?
I agree. That was shocking.
I just don't understand this, like, whole podcast in the show is like, is like negative in this show.
I actually was surprised by that. I didn't think he looked so different.
But, like, it's like the tone and different. I agree with you. He did look so different. But the tone in which the people, like, what he looked like before to the tone with which the people, like, after, they were both very positive. It wasn't like, oh, I don't know, like, I could see something he needs to do. It's like, oh, you're beautiful. And then it's like, oh, you're more beautiful. And it's like, just like, I was just like, what are we doing?
How beautiful. Why are we here?
Yeah. Tim Robinson. I'm like, I want it. What do we do?
I don't know. That reminds me more of the Tucker Carlson SNL.
Oh yeah, that is definitely, for sure. Let's see, what other? They had some sort of day one icebreaker thing in the show. Like, they had to pick somebody they liked. I know.
Yeah, they did
really not following.
They had a little.
And this was so slow. They give everybody has a phone, and it's just like, after all 8 people meet each other, they're like, type into the phone who you're most interested in right now. And then they go over each person. It's like a fucking minute each to reveal a name. It's so slow. It's so boring. And also, that's not even a fun game. That's not even an icebreaker. Icebreaker is, oh, I think this person's hot.
It's spin the bottle as an icebreaker. Like, that's the icebreaker I want on the show. like Twister. Like I want some awkward. Like I want you to push these people into boundaries and not just like coddle them like they're babies. They're 30 years old. Like
yeah. Well, I mean, they're a lot of them are like really like into kind of, or they're fanatics. It's like the one girl into NCT Dream. She was off the deep end with this band, like very in. Or like the girl with manga. I don't want to say it, but like they a lot of them have like very deep things that they got lost in.
Yeah, I mean they're weird people. Sure. Like there's a reason why most of these people are single, and the real answer is that they're weird. Like they're, you know, reading manga, they're doing other things than focusing on the relationship. And to Max's point, I also did the same thing. And I could have been on this show, but I would never have been on this show because this show, I mean, I could have, because this is really boring. I could be on a boring show.
I think you would have
Could I
been
be on an interesting show. I don't know.
You know, at the end of the episode, when they brought out the surprise, that could have been you, Chris, at 26 years old.
It could have been me. Like I could have been on the show for sure. I'm not denying that fact. It's fine.
No, I don't think it's a bad thing.
But I appreciate the effort to like make this normalized and like be like, oh, not like. I feel like it's kind of shameful in a way, as these people can find out, and then it makes it harder and harder to like break out of the cycle. So like, but like this show is just so bad. It doesn't talk about any of that. It's like this is a real, like these people have real problems, and you're just like, oh, it's funny because you think that holding hands is so cute. It's like, no, like people may like you. It's okay. Like these people need therapy. These people don't need weird podcasts to make fun of them.
I mean, they need both. They need both. Like this is a good exposure, right?
Okay.
Like, this is a form of therapy in itself, right? It's a crash course.
It's almost, it's like therapy for like a culture. It seems like, okay, people, this is okay. These people are normal people, like, and not necessarily. It's not really that great for these people on that particular show, but it would have helped like me to see these other people and like come out of it.
I mean,
so like,
it could be good for them. Like I don't know. Like think of like the Biggest Loser, right? Like to me, is
that's like the worst thing you could have said there.
How's he going to tie this in?
What do you mean?
I think there's parallels where you said like they need therapy and they shouldn't be on this show. I would argue if you're in The Biggest Loser at some point, like, you know, you might maybe need therapy and something else, but it's a crash course. And it's like,
and I'm just telling you that the outcomes on The Biggest Loser are awful. Like I think only like 1 in 10 people kept the weight off. Like that's terrible. It's terrible for the people that want on the show.
But I forgot about the relapse because like
that's what I'm saying. Is these people don't need this. They need the thing that will work, which is therapy. This is like, you know, this is a shock to the system. It may or may not. Like I think it's probably got a better chance than the like Biggest Loser, which is why I thought that was the funny. Like that was the worst thing you could have said.
I definitely forgot about the relapse. I was thinking of more of like just doing something in public that like you're starting off from a really hard part.
But it's terrible. Could you imagine this, Noah? You're like me, you're a big fat guy or whatever. And like you go on the show, you lose a bunch of weight, and it's like really hard and you're really proud of yourself. But then like it slowly starts slipping away, and like 4 years later, you're like, you know, significantly heavy. You're not back to where you were, but maybe you're close or whatever. Maybe you are back to where you were, or even more. But like, how embarrassed would you be, and how much emotions would that? Like, I'm telling you that it's not good for you.
No, I agree.
Rather just not have that whole experience happen.
Yeah, I definitely forgot about the whole ring. Like I was thinking the gecko, but you're right. Of like it is hard for sure. But like I think it's also, now I'm thinking about it. If this is 9 days, like it's a tight window, super tight. You know. All right, I want to change the subject a little bit because there's a few like tidbits they brought up in the show. So I talked about NCT Dreams. Another one was one of them's a Korean medicine doctor. Did you guys pick up on that?
Yeah, it's like naturopathic shit.
It is, and so I had to look it up because I'm like, is this like some quote unquote doctor. It's like, no, it's 7 years of schooling. Like, it's a license. I'm like, what? For homeopathic, naturopathic? Like, it's wild.
Noah, are you okay? Like, do you live in the world? Do you not know this?
That
Like,
what?
naturopaths don't need to know anything
No,
No,
there's
he's
7 years of
saying
schooling
to be a naturopath.
in Korea.
to get this Korean license to be a
Okay.
Korean medicine doctor,
Yeah, I'm
as
saying the
opposed to
opposite.
Western
Chris.
medicine.
Yeah,
Oh, you're saying you're surprised that there is okay.
yeah, because she said Korean medicine doctor, and I'm like, and she explained it was more like homeopathic, naturopathic, and I'm like, okay. And so then I looked up, like, is there like a license or degree? And it's like, yeah, 7 years, and then you have to get a license, like that's administered by the country. Like it's like a
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, let's look at it this way. We all moved.
Now-
All our ancestors came to America, murdered all the people that lived here, and all the people that lived here knew.
wait. Is this the
I have a point. Let me get there. So you murder all the people, and then you murder all the people. You lost all the like, kind of the ancient remedies of like what you can do with this tree and what you can do with this and that and all that shit. And like, it's just like that culture is just gone. Like, you never existed in America, so it's like hard to it's hard to build something like that.
Dude,
So there's
what
nothing to
about
learn
Native
because
Americans?
like you don't.
Didn't never existed in America? What the fuck?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you go to Korea, they've like thousands of years of history of like what you to do for specific ailments. I mean, it's a
I'm
cultural
just saying the Native Americans probably have some sort of culture there too.
Yeah, I know. I agree. Sure, the Native Americans probably have this. And they probably would say the same thing. That, like, you have to go to 7 years of school to be a doctor in their, like, give the right medicinal herbs for the things that they would have done in the past, right? You know what I mean? It's not like our medical doctors come out of nowhere. It's like it comes from learning what, homeopathic doctors and what they believe in, and if there's like a culture, like it's a curriculum can be built. Like that's all I'm saying. I think it's less weird.
I think
Random thing.
I get where you're going. I think I was more surprised, by the time of education, but also that like similar to a lawyer or someone who builds houses, like other like it's like you get a license. Wow, interesting.
Maybe it's like similar to like the black cabs in London. It's like they just have this like cultural, like you got to know where you're going when you're in a black cab in London, and like this is the culture we've set, like, and this is how you got to learn it, and all. It's like, I don't know.
The black cabs are crazy. The black cabs are insane.
Yeah. Let's see. We watched Singles Inferno, and this is apparently like a spin-off of Singles Inferno, but I don't remember that show at all. I don't remember it having any, like, I remember being normal. I remember being like scum on my shoe.
Yeah, I think it was perhaps a little quicker. I'm gonna look up the rating on the website.
But I thought it was like a normal show where it was like guys and girls were there and they were trying to date.
Yeah,
I thought
it was.
Inferno's like Love Island.
Yeah, and like I just didn't understand how this is like this is a twist on that by having the multi solos. I'm telling you, they have a term for this. It's
the eternal singles, but
eternal singles.
But it seems a twist is carrying a lot of weight.
It's like
We deemed Singles Inferno a top of the middle. Even Chris put it middle third.
I thought it was a normal show. Let's see. That's not the last note I have on this show. So
one thing I found out, I realized that mukbang is not like to watch people eat food, because they're like, oh, it's a pasta mukbang, but it's just I guess like a term for meal.
Is it like a feast?
I don't know. They're just
Is
talking
it
one night. They were all
gratuitous?
looking at their different dinners. It's like, oh, it's a pasta mukbang, and I'm like, what? So I guess it's not like,
It's like a frozen dinner.
no, I don't know.
It's like dinner.
Mukbang.
All right, worst human being. Noah, I'm gonna blame you for making me watch the show because I wanted to do Dancing with the Stars, but you couldn't. We couldn't do it because Monday it came out on Monday, and you can't watch the shows on if it comes out on Monday. So it's all
That
your
is true.
fault, and you're the worst human being.
That is true. I mean, so this is one of the few shows I actually split up the watching because I couldn't watch it at all one.
See, get out of here.
It was too much. I'm like, I can't do this.
It's terrible. It's awful. What is? Yes, this would be better as a TikTok because I could skip it.
I mean, you could skip it on Netflix. To be fair.
I'm just
I don't
like,
think
I can, but I could skip it faster on TikTok. Like
Some say
the video getting out of my view much faster on TikTok than Netflix.
so.
Netflix will throw the video in my face when I don't want it.
So today, when I turned Netflix back on, I actually went and made sure I gave it a thumbs down because it started to warp my recommendation.
Just like, you like this? You must like all the other Korean garbage we put on here.
It's like, wow, you sat through an hour and a half of this. Like, you're in. Let's go.
It's true. Like the people that have sat through the hour and a half of this that aren't just like a big fan has got to be the three of us. Like who else would sit through? Like Max, did you make it all the way through this episode?
I certainly skipped 20-30 second sections here and there, especially when it was name reveals.
Okay. All right. Noah, what speed did Max watch the show at though?
So I actually tried to watch this show faster, but I was watching on my TV and they won't offer that. So I'm gonna go 1x because I think he wouldn't have to do the 20-30 second without it.
I'm gonna go 3x.
I went searching for the option on the Apple TV Netflix client. It did not exist. Otherwise, I would have wanted to watch it 2x, but I watched it at 1x.
What clients do let you fast forward, Max?
Web, mostly.
Okay.
No, they're YouTube. Netflix made a big deal about how they were enabling this at some point, but I think only on certain clients.
I'm surprised
Go ahead.
because like they're pushing podcasts on Netflix now. I wonder if they're going to offer it on like certain content types because like podcasts that's like very normal, right? Like
you can definitely speed up on their mobile iOS client for sure, 100%. B, speed manipulation is a really accepted feature in most podcast clients now. If they don't do that, I would be shocked.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like they're trying to break in, right? It'd be interesting.
Odd tangent, but I was on a flight recently and I was sitting next to a gentleman, and it turns out he was blind. And I didn't know it at the time, but he was like listening to like his phone, and it would be like, and I was like, the hell was that? And it was just like the thing was sped up like 7x. And like I was like, I guess he understood what the hell that meant. Because like you kind of hear some words in there a little bit, but it's like going at a speed where like you're just like, that's just gibberish.
Wow.
Was he
I wish I was on his level.
Was he
7X?
operating his phone or was he listening to content?
He was operating his phone.
I think
Like,
it's
he
probably
was,
like
like-
when it says like there's a confirm button in the bottom right corner.
Yeah. He was like, he had his phone up to his ear and he was like tapping it. I don't know. And then I was making this sound. So like, I don't know. I don't know specifically what he was doing, but like he was obviously listening to something.
Yeah, no, I played with that setting a little bit because Siri is like just a tinge slow. And I tried to speed her up like just one notch, but it gets to be uncanny. And so it's like I can't.
Oh yeah, it was very uncanny. It was like I don't understand. Like I just don't know why he didn't have headphones. There's like his son was there. There's a headphone situation. Like if I was blind and I'm on a flight, are you just raw dogging it? You just sit there in the dark? Like what's going on? Like that's next level, right?
And yeah, I mean any flight. I don't think blind has anything to do with it. It's just like
yeah, but like imagine if you're like okay, you just sitting on the flight staring at that's weird. But imagine if you couldn't even just stare. You're just there listening to nothing. Like, I don't know. It just feels like it's the next step.
I mean, yeah, both are bad. Both are very bad. For sure.
Yeah. I just have that Seinfeld when Honey would he was on the flight, just sat there and stared.
I don't remember that, but I can see Putty just.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I mean, for the young people out there, being on a flight back in the day was really bad. There's no personal electronics. That wasn't a thing. And it kind of was, you could have CD, you had portable CD players and stuff.
Yeah.
At some point, but you weren't allowed to use them on flights.
No,
for some reason.
You weren't?
Yeah. No, they had to be approved on an airplane, and no one paid the millions of dollars to approve.
So you couldn't use the Walkman like a tape player. Or?
Yeah, you could I think loosen the rules are a little wishy washy, but at some points you couldn't MP3 players were definitely not allowed for a while. I always had to sneak it on my up my sleeve, especially during takeoff. They would
I remember that. I remember during takeoff was a big thing.
Yeah, they was screaming.
Yeah.
Anyway, this show ratings bottom of the bottom, burn every copy. Noah, what do you got?
Yeah, it's definitely a bottom show. I reserve my scraping the barrel or things that I find vile or just really are horrible people for some reason. And so I can't put it there. So it is a middle of the bottom. I don't have as much venom for the show as Chris does. It's just very slow. I think the idea is really good. These people are very sweet. They're very wholesome. I like people. But yeah, it's just not entertaining. Is the bottom line.
Yeah. I wish I could put it bottom of the bottom, but there is just so much stuff that's worse than this. Middle of the bottom.
I just don't believe you. I just don't believe you.
Chris, if you want to go through our worst shows of the seasons previously, this disrespected my time, and I don't appreciate that, but it wasn't that bad.
I'm just
it was
telling
just
you,
really slow.
400 shows I've watched. This is the first show I was literally, I really debated whether I wanted to turn it back on, and I just had it on while I was working, and I was it just seems I really didn't want to do it because the show is that bad. I just and when I kept listening to it, I'm I wasn't really paying that much attention, and it's never changed. It was the same, just boring. I just culturally think it was really hard to connect with these people. For me personally, I didn't understand who these people were on any level, and the show just didn't. I don't know, it just didn't connect with anyone. So
this definitely fits in our middle of the bottom. I'm looking
Chris,
over.
Let me read you some of our most recent bottom of the bottoms. Feed
Okay.
Famous. Do you remember Feed
sorry?
Famous? Feed Famous.
Feed Famous. Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Influencer shit. I Can See Your Voice. Truly an all-timer.
It's an all-time.
Bad idea.
I'm not saying this is the worst show I've ever seen, but it's in the bottom 9%. Easy.
Chris, what about Alter Ego? The other Masked Singer, but you're a 9% VR avatar.
I'm not talking about the top bottom 10. I'm talking about the bottom 40. I do think I would put this in the bottom 10. I would.
I don't think we've done 40 shows in the bottom of the bottom. We actually have to update that on the website. You can't look at the sub ratings. You can only do the buckets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, send your requests in. I'll work on it.
Luckily, there's a suggest button, but it's for shows.
And you can throw it in there. It's fine. Suggest a show. I think you can add a comment.
I have quite a few minutia about the show we just watched before we move on.
Okay, if we must. Oh, somebody's microphone.
Oh, hold on. I just muted. Was it me?
Definitely
No,
me.
Yeah.
It was
You're back. You're back to normal.
Okay, weird. The first guy, who I think his name is Jaso, he's a game developer. Chris, did you catch what game he worked on?
I did write it in my notes. Let me see. I don't know if I really. Battlegrounds?
Yeah. Do you know
Something.
what game
That's
is?
all I wrote down.
PlayerUnknown's
Is that PlayerUnknown's
aka
Battlegrounds?
PUBG? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is this the guy? Is this PUBG? Is this PlayerUnknown?
He's not PlayerUnknown, but he's one of the original devs, is the impression I get.
Okay.
So he might be loaded?
Yeah,
I don't know.
He definitely made it seem like he is OG. Definitely loaded.
I hope so.
No,
He's
that guy
already
is definitely loaded. Like, it seems like he lucked out, and he made it clear that he barely lives at home. He doesn't spend any money. Yeah. He's doing okay.
Did we even discuss the ring
That's relative.
eating together?
He's on the show.
No, we didn't do that. Yeah, the pinky.
Yeah, there's not that much to talk about.
There's
an eating challenge. There's an eating challenge where it's kind of like a three-legged race, but it's a three-handed meal, if that makes sense. It's not really a challenge.
Yeah. I remember people were like, I can't eat with my left hand.
It was a good thing. It was a good thing. It was a good like producer.
I will say,
yeah, I'll take your word for it. I don't believe you.
Use chopsticks.
I wouldn't believe you.
Left hand.
If I was a listener, I wouldn't believe you.
Very hard.
My other thoughts are: there's one host whose name is Car the Garden.
I saw that. Yeah.
Like beep beep car flower garden. Car the Garden.
Yeah.
Why is this?
He has 270,000 followers on Instagram.
Crazy. Yeah, that's about it.
I have the hosts, but I'm just like, what am I going to do? I'm going to tell you the host, like Han Na. Like, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Also, Terrace House hosts infinitely more entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. So he uses the name Car the Garden because it's a literal English translation of his Korean name.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we go back to Emmy nominations? We got a lot of Emmy nominations I could read to you. I think it'd be more interesting than this show. Anyway,
let's go to shout-outs. Let's
shout-outs. Yeah. What's your shout-out this week,
Noah? I wasn't prepared. I just wanted to move on the shout. Actually, no, I do got one. I do got one. Big Mistakes. It came out probably like a month or two ago on Netflix. Dan Levy, from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Very bingeable show.
What is it?
So it's about a family, then a brother and sister that get caught up in like crimes and whatnot. And
for some reason I thought this was like a Dirty Jobs type show. Like,
no, it's hard. It's like an emotional chaos of a family, and then two of the children in it get caught up in crimes.
Yeah. Okay. Max, any shout outs this week?
I started watching West Wing season 1 for some reason. It's great content.
Yeah. Man, the time I had when I was single to just like, you know what? I'm gonna rewatch Game of Thrones. next week. Game of
Hmm.
Thrones is so good.
I did also start the first episode of Dunk and Egg or whatever that spinoff is called. That was cute.
Oh yeah, that's a good
What's it
one.
called?
I like that.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Yeah, Night of the Seven
Oh,
Kingdoms. Yeah,
why
Yeah.
do you say Dunkin' Egg? I don't
because
get.
that's
That's the
the characters in the from the book.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
you said
also
dunk and egg. I think you meant like
yes.
Dunkin' Egg. I'm like, what do you
Yeah,
Dunkin' Egg?
Dunkin' Egg. Yeah, it's like Dunkin' Donuts. Get it?
Exactly.
I just think the show title is pretty immemorable.
Yeah, for sure. But it's like, I think it's the name of the first novella or something in Night of the Seven Kingdoms. So that's where the show. Anyway,
Sure.
shout outs. I saw 2 movies this week. I saw the new
Oh.
Minions movie, Minions and Monsters. Thought that was really fun. If you like Minions, it's more Minions. Tries to be more than just a Minions thing. Succeeds in some ways and fails in other ways, but it's really fun. And then I saw the new Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Burn. A complete opposite of a movie, probably. It's like high tension, high gore the whole time. And if you like the last Evil Dead movie, you'll like this one. But it's no Army of Darkness. I can't believe there's like a line between these 2 movies. So that's it for us this week. Tell us what you thought about the show on whoputthison.tv. That's a website you can go to, get outside your AI chatbots and click on the website. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram and all those places. And we'll see you guys next time.
See ya.